What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today we are once again on the Pioneer server, short before it is closed. It's only ever open for a few days periodically, and today I wanted to take the opportunity to shine the light on a few heroes that I've really upgraded on my account and thus probably haven't really shown a whole lot. And mainly I want to focus on the Graveborn faction, because right now it seems like the Graveborn faction is getting a whole lot of new heroes every single season that make them better and better and better. Really starting off as a pretty weak faction with some heroes doing decently well like Sylvina and Thorin, and then getting heroes like Ludovic, Bonnie or Callan that were absolute monsters, and even now we have Chimera, another great release for this faction. And I wanted to take a look at some of the heroes well, from the Graveborn faction that we haven't really been able to enjoy yet. We have kind of shown Salazer a little bit. We will see a little bit more of him in this video. He has gotten his enhanced force. I still like him very much with this, but I want to focus on one other hero that I deemed as very, very bad and still stand by it, and that is Hodgkin. Hodgkin is a hero that actually can do a whole lot of damage and is immune to physical damage, which on paper might seem like a great ability, but I will delve over or discover why this isn't the case really. And still, nonetheless, this guy is worth to take a look at because he can do a whole lot of damage and in a physical meta could be shined very much so. I personally hate the guy because I wanted to love him for his +10 ability, which is applies voidbound magic to any unit that is hit by his ult and allows them to explode. And this explosion is supposed to deal, well, a fair bit of damage, but the problem is, well, really in PvP it is absolutely meaningless, in PvE even more so, and it turned out, well, really not be a worthwhile ability. You don't really need +10 on him, and I wanted to make like a summoner build, hit them with the ult and make them explode like exploding minions. I thought that would be great, but didn't work out. The cool thing is this guy got a skin this season, and I haven't owned that on my account even, but right now here I noticed we actually do have 6,400, now 7,900 vouchers for this, so we can go ahead and buy the Frostbitten Depths skin for Hodgkin. 6,400 it costs there. Let's equip that, and there we go. Actually a pretty cool skin for a hero that I think it's probably one of the least played heroes in the game, I would reckon. So I think we just go and try it out in a PvP match. If I check correctly, Ogia asked to be attacked, so well, let's go ahead and do that, and let's try to find a nice team. Let's build something Graveborn-ish, a Graveborn team against a Graveborn team. We have Dunlinger in here. Do we keep that? He's out for that fast Chimera ult. But I think we can counter that. Let's try to find something. Let's try to build a Graveborn team, and let's try to include Hodgkin. Let's make this a challenge. Okay, Hodgkin first. Pretty tanky dude. Damage reduction wise, I mean, he would be immune against Thorin. That is a physical damage hero. Against Nero, I mean, Nero doesn't really, well, he can deal damage. Against Chimera though, magic damage, not immune against that. So that is a little bit of a problem. So our main goal will be to take out her, and the easiest way to do this on a Graveborn account is of course Sylvina, just targeting her because by placing her in a similar position. And of course if we have Sylvina, what I always like to do, Thorin, link her with her, that is always great. Then maybe now a healer, that could be something. Let's use our Ludovic, and then we have one more slot on our team which we could use for Chimera. I'm not too sure we really want to. Who do we play here? Who do we play? I could see a Viperian for some extra damage maybe. Could be nice. Salazer. Or we just go with Igor. I think Igor is pretty cool on this team. Let's go with Igor. Of course we want to do a lightning spell on our Sylvina. He does not have faction skills activated, so we will stick with the base artifacts. We have full faction synergy here, and let's see if this team can do this well. We should see an instant teleport there from the Sylvina going over there to the Chimera. The shield is a bit of a problem. But we're making good progress. Can we kill her? And there we go. Looking pretty good. Not really profiting from it. Oh, she's getting the ult off. But there we go. Sylvina was able to take her out. So I think that kind of neutralizes the enemy team pretty much so, because the biggest damage threat on the enemy team is the Thorin, and well, he can't win against Hodgkin. So Hodgkin will always win against Thorin, so that is probably not a threat. He did do a ton of damage there. I wasn't really able to take a look at what Hodgkin is. Let's dodge it on double speed one more time. We do have the 2 minions that Hodgkin summons there. He jumps over there, runs over there, attacks a little bit. Does he get an ult off? Didn't really see if he got an ult off. No, he didn't actually. I don't know why he did that much damage. He actually did a ton of damage there. Not sure why. Tanks a lot of damage. The enemy Thorin want to take him out, but you can't. With physical damage, as long as he is in his enlightening form, this actually doesn't work. And that is kind of insane. That is this ability, I think, yeah. Enters ethereal state during which he's immune to physical damage and recovers HP. Funny enough, he is an enhanced hero in the Marksman challenge, in the Focus Treasure. There, which is the Marksman challenge, therefore the Marksman charms. And here his stats is basic stats plus 1%, didn't want to buff him at all. And when the battle starts, Hodgkin summons 5 Dead-Tide Warriors instead of 2. And he is always in an ethereal state. That means he's always immune to physical damage, which is kind of interesting because we have 3 physical damage dealers. Yes, yeah, it's a physical damage dealer on the board here. So that is pretty cool. I want to show you guys this as well, because I made this team and we have all those Dead-Tide Warriors there, which can be mages sometimes, weirdly enough. He summons those with him, and this was pretty quickly over because we got the 44 million damage there. Let's try this one more time. This was just a bit too fast. Yeah, and he summons a full army. It isn't 5 though, it's 5 extra ones. It's just like we have all of those, and then we have those guys. He summons an entire army somehow. He didn't do that the first time when he tried this. Wait, let's take out this Siren here. I didn't see this before. Wait, let's do something else rather than Siren. What do we do? Can we do something? Is there something cool we can do? We could twin, but that isn't fancy. Ooh, wait, I have an idea. Let's Hugin him for true damage. I think that's fancy. Let's go ahead with that. We have the full army there. Doesn't seem to influence the minions at all. But look at that army this guy's summoning. It always seems like he might be able to solo that stage. Can he? Oh, there was an animation at the end too. Wait. Let's just go like this. Just Hugin and him. Let's see if that works out. Okay, moving forward. I mean, we're doing pretty good damage. Getting a shield now. Okay, shield is there. We get the ult. And the ult has a special animation. Did you see that? That actually looks so sick. I didn't know that about this skin. But look at this. First, when he targets the enemies, you can see that there are little skulls there that he targets below the enemies. That looks so nice. And then the area seems to be burning. There are the skulls. And bam, there it comes down. Okay, that looks very cool. I think they made a very cool animation. Many people were complaining about Smokey initially having no animation for that at all. But I think they did well on this skin. I think they did well. Let's try this one more time. Just because it looks so fancy. Yeah, it is supposed to be a little bit about PvP, so we're going to do PvP too. I just wanted to show you guys this. I think if they really gave him this ability, like it is right here, with all the extra heroes and everything, honestly, I think I would have still said that I like him. Because I like summoner heroes. I really like summoner heroes, but like his usual ability is that he just summons 2 Dead-Tide Warriors. So basically if we battle... just the 2 goons right here that run forwards. Just those 2. Those he doesn't summon. So, sadly, not as much fun as you would think to have him in a normal battle. Okay, now let's try to fight Slowby. And I want to replace Igor on this one for somebody that some people have wished that I show him a little bit more in PvP. And that is Burial. Maybe we also take out the Sylvina. We have shown her quite a lot. Let's find a replacement for that. We do have Hodgkin. Let's use Salazer instead. And I think we are going to go for Callan. Are we going to go for Callan? Yeah, let's go for Callan for the start. Just so we have a little bit. Let's go like this. I like this. And do we even go in Lightning Spell? I'm not too sure. Let's go like this. I think that's good. And yeah, We should be fine. Let's see what we can do here. Salazer moving over with the Enrapture with massive damage. He nearly one-shot that Fresto. Honestly, super underestimated hero. Super underestimated hero. And we're pretty much full life. Let's see if the Tazi can change that. I don't think she can kill the Salazer. The problem will be, look at that shield. Look at that shield that he got from his Enhanced Force. I mean, she can kill everything else, but I don't think she will be able to kill the Salazer. And I think we just got saved. We just got saved by the Callan there. The Callan has one insane ability that I kind of overlooked, but it can get so annoying. Such a bloody annoying ability. Where is it actually? It is... There we go. When Callan or any non-summoned ally's HP falls below 30%, he lets out the Wrathful Hole, dealing 50% damage, doesn't matter, and stunning them for 0.5 seconds, and at plus 10 that becomes 2 seconds. And this, I think at the end, just stunned the Tazi actually, and kept her from moving through our team. But this is highest damage barrier, and I didn't see that at all. I'll try to keep an eye on this guy. So he moved over there to the Fresto, pretty much took them out immediately. Now he's stunned there. He summoned a duplicate of the twin, is still stunned there. I don't think that was him, was it? Huh. Yeah, I don't really see it. He didn't do a whole lot. How did he do the highest damage? Right there, okay. He's moving over. He's doing a ton of damage. Like, I have him at Supreme Plus, but that is really not working. Okay, let's see. Salazer there, 13 billion. Somehow he took the most damage. That is so all over the place with those teams. Okay, that is a little bit more serious. Take a look at this. We have twins in here. We have Athalia, Chimera, there's a Callan, and I think the Athalia combo could be very, very lethal. Ah, I'm interested to see this. Let's see. Let's see if our team, which is such a weird matchup here, can work against this. The problem is, I mean, you would really want to protect the Hodgkin here. Ooh, our Salazer died. That is bad. I was betting on that Salazer, I'll be honest. If our Hodgkin gets hit by the enemy Athalia, he is going to die. Ooh! Did I do Hodgkin wrong? Ah! See, that was what I was fearing. That was what I was fearing. The thing is, it isn't physical damage, it is true damage. We had a copy of the lance, did you see that? That was such a weird fight. We had a burial copy of the lance. I mean, you get the burial clones when an enemy is separated, like here. Like here, we got a copy of one twin. Not super useful. But we also got a copy of the lance. There is so much happening in those fights, it's crazy. Enemy Chimera ulting actually, but then the Hodgkin ult hits and absolutely nukes the enemy team. And there is the copy that I meant. Look at that. There. There is a copy of the lance from Athalia. I mean, it is technically still a unit there. That is crazy. I've never seen that before. I wonder if that is even strong. Can this do something? And I mean, it turns out this team worked. I probably wouldn't have thought that this team can actually beat, I mean, an Athalia Chimera team. That is quite fun. I like this. Oh, now I want to have Burial. Now I want to have Burial. That's just like the problem. I mean, I do have Callan, I think like at P2, I have Ludovic at Crown, so that's nice. But I can't get myself to upgrade Hodgkin. And my Burial is Supreme Plus. And every time I use him, he sucks. And then I use him here and he's nice. This is so horrible. This is so horrible that I don't own him. And Salazer, I regret that. I got a Nero P4 on my main account. And like, I got the Nero P4 because I had to choose any of those bloody A tiers from the Graveborn faction. And at the time, I mean, what were you supposed to do? So like, you had Savina, okay, great. And then the decision was between Viperian, Nero, and Salazer. And I mean, the best choice would probably have been Viperian. I somehow had Nero in there when I did a lot of summons without really noticing. And suddenly this guy was like P3, nearly P4, and then I needed some heroes to get to like P4, and yeah, then I had Nero P4. So, and then Bonnie was released, so I never really went for Salazer and Viperian, and I really hate that. I really hate that with Salazer, because Salazer is the hero I really like. Even though he didn't do too well in this fight, I really like this guy. Okay, one last time we're going to try our team against Cruel. Let's see what we can do right here. The initial hit of Salazer is honestly super mighty. Did you see that? It was just like, Talene gone. If it wouldn't take so long for Hodgkin to get to an ult, it would be more insane. I mean, like, this team walks through the enemy team. I don't think they had charms, right? We have charms. Yeah, they don't have charms. I could see that. But the other team before that had charms. So yeah, that was quite a lot of fun. I have to say I'm surprised by how much damage Burial did. I'm surprised by how much damage Hodgkin did. And I have to say, the skin, like, especially the ult animation that they made is really, really cool. Still think his design is weird. Still think he was a bad boss for, like, or a bad evil person for the Waves of Intrigue season, because I couldn't really take him seriously. I don't know. For me, it was more about Nara. Don't know how you guys think about that. You can tell me down in the comments. But in this battle, in this video, he certainly did quite well. I maybe regret that I only have him Supreme Plus. So, with that, tell me your opinion about Hodgkin down in the comments below. If you haven't already, check out the link in my description, especially with the collab heroes coming up. There is a link to Loot Bar, where you can get some cheap Dragon Crystals for AFK Journey. Is a little bit cheaper than in the in-game store, and if you register through my link, you get a 3% and an 8% discount coupon that you can use, and that will help you get the Dragon Crystals even cheaper, so that is very, very nice. Other than that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. With that, I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.